Alright, what is going on, y'all? Man, we are back with another video. In today's video, as you can see, I'm going to fill out my 2021 March Madness bracket. So, in case you guys didn't know, this is my favorite time of the year for basketball. So, over the next few weeks, I'm going to sway away from NBA and really focus on March Madness. So, not gonna be a lot of NBA content for the next couple of weeks, but once March Madness is over, I'll be back with my NBA content. But with that being said, let's get started on this. So let's start off with the West region, and we know we got the number one overall seed, Gonzaga. Going Gonzaga to win the first game, obviously. Then I'm gonna go Oklahoma because I like the way Oklahoma been playing lately. Especially with the way Missouri been sliding down. The end of the season, I like Oklahoma in that matchup. Creighton and UCSB. I don't like the way Creighton's, the way they ended their season, and they got too much, drama going on over this. I'm going 5-12 upset right here. So 4-13, Virginia, Ohio. I like what I see out of this Ohio team. This is not one of the stronger Virginia teams, so I like the 4-13 upset here as well. USC and then Wichita Drake. So in that playing game, I'm going to go Wichita State being Drake. Just to let you guys know. But then I have USC versus Wichita State, and I have USC winning due to the Evan Mobley and the bigs down there at USC. Going Kansas East Washington. I like Kansas' matchup. They look a lot better at the end of the season before the pause due to the virus. But I like the way they've been playing before that happened. So I'm going Kansas here. Oregon VCU. This is a pretty tough matchup. More a tougher matchup than people expect. But I'm going Oregon here. Iowa Grand Canyon. I think this would be a better game than what people expect it to be. But I'm going Iowa here. Alright, so we got Gonzaga in Oklahoma. I think Gonzaga is just too strong, too much firepower. Gonzaga going to a Sweet 16. 12-13, Ohio UCSB. I like the way UCSB is playing at the end of the season. I like them to continue on to the Sweet 16. Kansas USC. I don't know about the Kansas big David McCormick. Is he still out? If he's still out, I really like USC chances. So I'm gonna go USC. Oregon Iowa. See, I had a tough time with this matchup because I'm really not as high on Iowa as a lot of people is, but I'm gonna go with Iowa with the win here. Alright, so then we have Gonzaga and then UCSB. Once again, I think Gonzaga too much firepower. USC Iowa. Everything was telling me USC in this, because I like the amount of bigs they have for Garza. If you guys haven't seen Evan Mobley, he will be a top 3 pick in this upcoming NBA draft, in my opinion. So this would be a good showcase for him. But I don't like USC guards in this matchup, so I'm going to go Iowa in this one. Barely. Alright, then a rematch of Gonzaga and Iowa. Gonzaga blew out Iowa early in the season. I expect them to win again. Too much firepower for Iowa. And I have them going to the Final Four. Now let's go down to the East region. Michigan versus Mount St. Mary's and Texas Southern. I have Mount St. Mary's winning the 16 matchup, and I have Michigan winning the first round. LSU. Say Bounded. I'm going to LSU, like the way they're playing the SEC. They're looking good lately. 5-12, Colorado and Georgetown. I know a lot of people is picking Georgetown due to the way they, them win the Big East tournament and they hot coming in the tournament, but I like the way Colorado. I like this Colorado team, and I expect them to win this game. 4-13, Florida State and UNCG. And that North Carolina Greensboro, I think it is. I like Florida State in this matchup. BYU, and then 11 seed Michigan State, UCLA. I like Michigan to win their first 4 game, and then I like USC being BYU. Then I like Michigan State being BYU. Sorry, in this one. Really liking the way this Michigan State team is playing, and, come tournament time. Now we have 3-14 Texas versus AC. So I'm going Texas. Texas won the Big 12, so they're coming in pretty hot. So Connecticut and Maryland. This one is another good matchup, but I'm going with Maryland. Just love the way they battle testing that in this rugged Big Ten this year. Number 2 and 15, Iona and Alabama. Rick Pitino, man, is one of the best coaches. Got his 15 to the tournament, but I'm expecting Alabama to win this game. Love the way Alabama's playing right now. 1-8, Michigan, LSU. This is a tough one for me to pick because of, the injury of Isaiah Livers. If Isaiah Livers was healthy, I would feel a lot more confident in this pick. But I'm going to go Michigan. This is the game to watch out for, though. I wouldn't be surprised if LSU won this game, but I'm going Michigan. And then a 4-5 matchup, Florida State, Colorado. I think this is where Florida State continue to march on with their length and the way they be prepared come March time. So I'm expecting Florida State to win this game. Michigan State and Texas. I just love the length and the guard play from Texas. Although Michigan State is playing very well right now, I do have Texas win this game. Maryland, Alabama. I'm gonna go Alabama due to the way they can shoot the 3 and the way they guard playing and Herbert Jones is playing right now. Although this is a tough Maryland team, I am picking Alabama to win this game. Alright, we have 1-4 matchup with Michigan and Florida State. See, this is why I think them, Isaiah Livers being out is going to hurt them greatly. And I like the upset with Florida State beating Michigan with the length. I think Florida State got too much length for this Michigan team. And I have my first number 1 seed going down right now. Texas, Alabama. I'm going to go with Texas. The way they coming in the tournament, I know they have some drama with the players, happening, but it seems like they rebounded from that and they playing well coming into tournament time. And I do think Texas have the talent to make a deep run in this tournament. This game is Florida State and Texas. I was back and forth with this one, but I'm going to go with Texas. I think this is their time to make a Final Four run. Alright, let's go to the South. Baylor, Hartford. I'm going to go Baylor. North Carolina, Wisconsin. This is going to be a very good game. The pace is going to really, determine who wins this game. But I'm liking North Carolina bigs, and I like the guard play of Caleb Love. So I do have North Carolina win this game. Villanova and Wichita. Villanova just got banged up at the wrong time, man. Both their guards, Colin Gillespie, their point guard, their captain, is out for the season with a torn MCL. Wasn't for a speedy recovery. And then I don't know the status of Justin Moore. So I really don't like this Villanova team. Right now, they just got banged up and hurt at the wrong time. Plus, this Wentworth team is a very good team. Not a lot of people know about this team. Not a lot, know a lot about this team, but this team is 23-1. I just like the way this team is constructed. This is my another 5-12 upset. Wentworth been playing very good basketball. I know they've been beating up on weak teams, but this is a very good team, and they will show that in this game. Purdue and North Texas. North Texas, man, this is a very solid team, but I just think the toughness and grittiness of Purdue is too much for them to handle, so I'm picking Purdue. Utah State, Texas Tech. I really like the makeup of this Texas Tech team, and I expect them to win this game. It's a very well coached team as well. 3-14. Arkansas calling gate. Picking Arkansas. This team is another really tough team, and I expect them to march on. Florida and VTech. This is another very interesting matchup, but I love this. This VTech team is very tough to prepare for. Well coached team, and I expect this team to win versus Florida. Ohio State and Oral Roberts. Ohio State is playing very good right now. They just lost in the Big Ten title game. I expect Ohio State to march on. Baylor, North Carolina. This is gonna be another pretty good game. I do expect Baylor experience and they guard play. For them to march on. So I'm picking Baylor. 12-4 went off in Purdue. This is where I expect Purdue to march on. They battle tested, they gritty and tough, and I expect them to be too much for went off. 3-6 matchup, Arkansas and Texas Tech. I really like this makeup of the Texas Tech team. I think Mac McClung will have a big game. Terrence Shannon will have another good game, and then Chris Beard had his team playing very well, so I expect Texas Tech to march on. I think this team can really do damage in the tournament. VTech and Ohio State. If VTech is hitting their threes, I think this would be a very close game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game. But I just think Ohio State too much to handle, and they one of the best teams in the country, so I expect them to march on as well. 1-4 Baylor, Purdue. This is where I think Purdue run ends. I think Baylor's guards are too much to handle, and they will march on to the Elite Eight. I had trouble picking this game, honestly. I really think Texas Tech is a problem. But I'm going to go with the shot making of Dwayne Washington Jr. and EJ Waddell, Kyle Young. I just think this Ohio State team got a little too much for Texas Tech, so I think after the sign of factor, I'm going to go Ohio State. This is a very tough game for me to pick, but I'm going Ohio State this one. And then Ohio State and Baylor. Ooh, this would be a game to see. I'm going to continue to go with Baylor because I really like their guard play and the experience of this team to beat Ohio State. So I expect Baylor to march on to the Final Four. All right, the Midwest. Number 1, Illinois, 16, Drexel. In case you guys didn't know, man, been the biggest Illinois fan for the longest time. My older brother is an alumni of Illinois, so I got to ride with my Illinois squad, man. Without question. Loyola and Georgia Tech. Really like the way Loyola plays together. They one of the best half-court defensive teams in the country, and I think they will dictate the pace of this game. I expect Loyola Chicago to beat Georgia Tech and get that Illinois matchup. Tennessee, Oregon State. So this was another tricky game. Didn't like the way Tennessee ended. Where they ended their season. Ended their season, come into the tournament, the way they played in the SEC tournament. And Oregon State just won the Pac-12, and they come in hot. But I'm gonna go with Tennessee because I think this team, correctly said, they get together. And I think they win versus Oregon State. Sorry. Number 4, Oklahoma State and Liberty. This is a tough draw for Oklahoma State. I really do believe that this Oklahoma State team got a bad draw because this team should have been. They would have won the Big 12 tournament. They would have been a 2 seed, but they should have been easily a 3 seed. There's no way this team should be a 4 seed. And not a lot of people know about Liberty, but this is a very good team, and they got a tough first round matchup. But with all that being said, I got Oklahoma State winning. Cade Cunningham is playing very good. This Oklahoma State team is playing very good, and this is honestly one of the hottest teams in the country right now. So I expect them to win. Number 6, San Diego State, and 11, Syracuse. I really like this San Diego State team. I don't know if not a lot of people know about this team, but this is a very lanky team, very well coached team. This team is tough, man. One of the more underrated teams in the country. So got San Diego State advancing. 3, West Virginia versus Morehead State. This West Virginia team is tough. I just think they'd be too much for Morehead State to handle. So I am picking West Virginia to win this game. Number 7, Clemson versus 10, Rutgers. This Rutgers team is very tough. They was in a very tough Big Ten conference. Clemson is a pretty good team, but I think Rutgers' toughness and grittiness will allow them to advance. So I'm picking Rutgers to win this game. Number 2, Houston. Number 15, Cleveland State. I think shout out to Cleveland State for winning, man. Shout out to Craig and them for winning that they Horizon League 215. But I just think this Houston team is got too much firepower for the Cleveland State team. I'm picking Houston to advance. Number 1, Illinois versus number 8, Chicago. I didn't want to see 2 Illinois teams face off, this early in the tournament against one another. It's gonna be an interesting game. Love what our guy Lucas, Cameron Cutward. This Illinois team is playing at such a high level right now. I expect this team to advance. Number 4, Oklahoma State, and number 5, Tennessee. It's a big good game, but I'm loving the way Oklahoma State playing right now. I just think that Cade Cunningham is going to lead the team to victory and lead them to a Sweet 16. Number 6, San Diego State. 3, West Virginia. This game, this was very hard to choose. Like, I really like the San Diego State team, but this West Virginia team is also very lanky and gritty. So this is going to be a rock fight. Now, this thing, West Virginia, being more battle tested in the Big 12, I think they're going to slightly beat San Diego State and have no advance. This is another interesting game because Rutgers is also another tough nosed team. But this Houston team is very good. Didn't see a lot of people talking about this Houston team. I think this Houston team is also underrated, and I expect them to advance to the Sweet 16. Number 1, Illinois versus number 4, Oklahoma State. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is one of the matchups I want to see in the tournament. Cade Cunningham versus Iowa DeSumo. 2 red hot teams. This would be a very good Sweet 16 game. With all that being said, I gotta go with my hometown team, my home state team, Illinois. Number 3, West Virginia versus number 2, Houston. This is gonna be a very good game as well, but I'm gonna go with West Virginia due to their toughness and grittiness and their length. And then we have a Elite 8 matchup versus Illinois versus West Virginia. This is gonna be a very physical game, another rock fight. But I think the star, the shot maker and the star, Aya DeSumo and Kofi Coburn, is gonna have them advance to the Final Four. Alright, so I have a Final Four of Gonzaga, Texas, and Baylor, Illinois. The least confident I'm about is Texas in Final Four, but this team had the talent, the length, the guard play to make a deep run in the tournament. And then Gonzaga, man, this has been the best team all year. Undefeated, stars of the team, led by, Jalen Suggs, Corey Kispert, and Drew Timme. This team just got everything you want in offense. And then you got a Baylor, Illinois. Baylor, who been a top 2 team all, pretty much all season up until this last couple of weeks. But this Illinois team, man, is playing. Honestly, I think they don't want top 2 teams in the country right now. They playing their best basketball at the right time. They seem to put it together. Ida Sumu is putting together one heck of a season. Kofi has been one of the best big men in the country, and then you got guys like Trent Frazier, Cabello, Adam Miller, Demonte Williams, Georgie. This team has come together. It's a well-rounded team, a very complete team. That being said, though, Baylor, Illinois, they get a rematch. Baylor beat them first time. Love the way Illinois battle tested, the way they challenged themselves this season, and I expect them to get their advance and beat Baylor to advance to the national championship. Then we got Gonzaga in Texas. I think this is where Texas run ends. Gonzaga has been the best team all year. I expect them to advance to the championship team. This team is well coached. And then the championship. I've been back and forth with this last couple of days, man. Me, just Illinois is playing. They in peak form right now. My head been telling me Gonzaga has been the best team all year. My head telling me that Gonzaga will win this game, but I like the way Illinois messes up with Gonzaga. So, like I said, my head been telling me Gonzaga, but I'm going to go with my hometown team. I think they get the job done. I think they've been ready and built for this moment. I'm going to go with Illinois 77-73. That's my national championship prediction score. It was very tough to win it from that game. It's gonna be one heck of a game. I think it's gonna be a classic game, up and down game, very fun game to watch. It's gonna be sad to see. But I'm going with my Illinois squad. I really do think this team is top 2 team in the country. You can make a case for either them or Gonzaga. These two are clearly the best 2 teams as of right now, in my opinion. We're gonna get one heck of a national championship game. I think Illinois is gonna pull it out, and I have Illinois my national champion. So, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my bracket. I think I did a pretty good job with this bracket. Let me know in the comments section if you think my bracket is good. You don't think it's good? What team do you have winning all? What Cinderella team you have making a run in this tournament? And also let me know which major team do you see going down first. And also let me know your major upsets in the first round as well. Like, just let me know how you guys feel about this bracket. Like, what team you most excited for in this tournament? What star do you think gonna have the biggest impact in this tournament? And yeah, just let me know. I'm gonna end the video right there. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy March Madness, because this is honestly my favorite time of the year, favorite tournament. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace out.